Welcome to my new channel, and it's called Chef New Developments and New Transports. And I will be talking about HS2, High Speed 2, and that's part of Sheffield. And after High Speed 2, I'll be talking about Northern Powerhouse High Speed 3, and that's also part of Sheffield as well. They also arrive in Sheffield in the coming future, and this is why I'm doing this on my new channel to y'all guys and watch it. So let's get on with it. High Speed 2, HS2, is a planned high-speed railway line in the United Kingdom, with the first phase under construction for a targeted earliest opening date by 2029. When completed, the new track will stretch of mostly southerly point in London to its most northerly point at Manchester via Coast Hill, east of Birmingham. A branch at Coast Hill takes HS2 northeast of East Midlands. HS2 will be the country's second purpose-built high-speed line, the first being High Speed 1, the connection from London to the Channel Tunnel. At the southern end of the line terminates at the London Euston Station line. Over in Midlands at Birmingham and the northwest of England at Manchester. In addition to these stations, dedicated track will serve Old Oak Common in West London, Birmingham Exchange, East Midlands Parkway, south of Nottingham Crow, Manchester Airport. There will be several junctions for trains progress on existing West Coast Main Line and Midland Mainline to reach other towns and cities too in Scotland. Northeast England. Northeast England and West of East Midlands, which are not served by new high-speed track, will have two classes of trains capable of operating at the line's design speed of 400 kilometers an hour, 250 miles per hour. One class dedicated to HS2 track. The other operates on both HS2 track and existing conventional track reaching locations of the HS2 line, using mixture of the HS2 and conventional network service, using a mixture of the high speed and conventional track towns and cities of the high-speed line will be served by latter types of trains. Get my drink down there. So the project is in three phases. Phase 1, which is under construction, is from London to a junction with the West Coast Main Line near Lichfield, with a branch to Birmingham. Construction of the line began in 2020, and tunnelling for the first phase began under Chiltern Hills, just outside London, in 2021. Phase 2A from Lichfield to another junction with the West Coast Main Line at Krill has been achieved, while Accent with full construction has not yet commenced. Parliamentary approval is needed for Phase 2B from Krill to Manchester and link to the West Coast Main Line at Krill for trains to continue Scotland, and from the West Midlands to East Midlands Parkway, where HS2 joins the conventional rail Midland Main Line. Then the original design, HS2 was wide network with two legs forking, not fucking, it's forking, at Birmingham. The fork to the west proceeded to the northwest of England at Gorbin, South Wigan, where it connected onto West Coast Mainland to Scotland, with a branch to Manchester Fork to east proceeded to the northeast of England at York, where it connected to East Coast Main Line to Newcastle, with a branch to Leeds from November 2021 to June 2022. Some the parts of HS2 were dropped, but this is why Boris Johnson were dropped. Then this, he scrapped first half of the eastern leg, and he went to part of the integrated rail plan. That's why I'm going to read the section there. As part of integrated rail plan for the North and Midlands, it was announced that for most of the eastern leg of the Phase 2B from Birmingham via East Midlands to Leeds/York were being dropped. The branch from Coast Hill, where Birmingham towards Nottingham remains, with route diverted to East 16 East Midlands Parkway Station, where trains can continue north onto the conventional rail Midland Main Line. The link from Corbin onto the WCML was dropped as well. Since we had Boris Johnson, he's scrapped, actually, yeah, we had Boris Johnson and Grant Shapps. They scrapped half the eastern leg and Gorbin branch for part of HS2. That's why for Metro Met they try and figure out how to get HS2 trains up to Leeds and up to Scotland, and that's why as we got a new Prime Minister, Liz Truss, a new Secretary of State of Transport, they need to write a letter to say, oh, we need to do so and so, this so that. We need to build full network for HS2, and we need HS2 trains up to Leeds as well. So yeah, now I'm gonna carry on with this last paragraph, then I will jump onto this. I will show you the map as well. Right, let me a drink. Pardon me, sorry everyone. The project has been to both support and opposition appeasing supporters of project believe that the additional capacity and reliable provided by HS2 and Theta for pre-COVID rising passenger numbers, while driving further model shift to rail opponents believe that the project is neither environmentally nor financially substantiable. In 2019, in response to criticism, the government ordered a review of the project chair of project, former Chairman Douglas O'Keefe, which recommend that the entire project proceeded as planned. However, the integrated rail plan for the North and Midlands released in November 2021 cut back from project as well as the Northern Powerhouse Rail. That's what I'm going to talk about later on. The project is integrated with the construction costs of HS2 were estimated in 2010 to between 30.9 billion pounds and £36 billion in 2015. This estimate was combined the cost of rolling stock to adjust for inflation to give a budget of £56.6 billion of review to 2019 estimated the cost up £84 billion at 2019 sizes for originally Vision Y network. So what I'm going to do, everyone, is going to read you this review. So, first one what I read, status, under construction, phase 1 target date, 2029 to 2033, then planned, phase 2A, target date 2029 to 2023. Well, I meant 2033. Then phase 2B, target date 2040 to 2045. Then local, phase 1, Greater London and West Midlands. Phase 2, North West and East Midlands. Terminate, East London Euston, high speed network. Phase 1, Birmingham Curtin Street. Phase 2, Manchester Piccadilly, conventional network. Phase 1, Manchester Piccadilly, Liverpool Lime Street, Edinburgh, Waverley and Glasgow Central. Stations, high speed network. Phase 1, there are going to be 4 stations. Phase 2A, there will be 1 station. Phase 2B, there will be 3 stations. Conventional network, there will be 14 stations. And altogether, total 21 high speed and conventional rail stations served by HS2 track 8. And website, I will put it in the description down below if you want to see it, but you said it's www.hs2.org.uk. Service type, high speed railway. System, national railway. Rail, line length, high speed 1, 230 kilometers, high speed 140 miles. For network, 530 kilometers, 330 miles. Number of tracks, double tracks. Track gauges 1,400 and 335 millimeters. 4 feet, 8.5 inches. Loading gauge, UIC, GC, electrification 25 kV 50H, VAC, overhead line, overhead operating, 360 kilometer an hour, 225 mile per hour. Maximum speed 330 kilometer an hour, 205 mile per hour. Motoring, and I will show you this map as well. Box it on. There you go. And that is what it looks like. As I'm going to point you out right now, that is Houston. although common, Birmingham interchange. Actually, I couldn't read all stations, but yeah, look. This is what it looks like with map, with tunnels, bridges, viaducts. I don't know if you can see viaducts on here, but I will tell you on here, okay? History, high-speed rail arrived in the United Kingdom with the opening 2003 of first part of high-speed one, then known as the 67-mile-long 108 kilometers Channel Tunnel rail link between London and Channel Tunnel. The assessment of the case for second high-speed rail line was proposed in 2009 by the FT under the Labour government, which was developed by a new company, High Speed 2 Limited, HS2 Ltd. A following review by the Conservative Liberal Democrat coalition, a route was open to public consultation to December 2010, based on a Y-shaped from London to Birmingham, which branches to Leeds and Manchester, officially put forward by previous Labour government for alternatives designed to minimise the visuals, noise and other environmental impacts of the line. In January 2012, Secretary of State for Transport announced that HS2 would go ahead in two phases, and the legislative proceeds would be achieved through two hybrid bills. The High-Speed Rail Line London West Midlands Act 2017 authorities the construction of Phase 1 passed both House of Parliament and received royal assent in February 2017. A Phase 2A high-speed rail West Midlands crew were seeking the power construct Phase 2 as far as crew and make decisions on remainder of the Phase 2B route was introduced in July 2017. Phase 2A received a royal assent in February 2021. One of the stated aims of project to increase the capacity of the railway network in evaluates the introduction of HS2 will free up space on existing rail lines by removing number of express service, allowing addition local train services to one, enabling network to handle increases passenger numbers. Network rail considers that construction for high-speed railway will be more cost-effective and less destructive than upgrading existing conventional rail network for DFT. Forecast that improved connectivity will have a possible economic impact, and that favourable journey times and able will generate the model shift from air and road to rail. On 21st of August 2029, the Department for Transport DFT ordered an independent review of the project. The review was chaired by the British Douglas Oaker V, a civil engineer who has a HS2 non-exclusive chairman for nearly 2 years. The review was published by the DFT on 11 February 2020, alongside statement from the Prime Minister, that's Boris Johnson, confirming that HS2 would go ahead in full, but he didn't tell everyone. The reservations of conveyance conclusive that the original revenue for high-speed to provide capacity and reliable on rail network was still available, and no shovel-ready inventions existing that deploy within time frame of project. Conscript Ogilvy recommended that the project go ahead as planned, with serious recommenders concluding the project should proceed review on reducing cost over specification measures such as reducing speed of trains significantly and general cost cutting preparation effectively. Phase 2B will be accessed on 15th April 2020. Formal approval was given to construction companies to start work on the project. Integrated rail plan. On 18, this is where Boris Johnson wants to plan integrated rail plan for part of HS2, and this is what I'm going to talk about now. So, on 18th November 2021, the government delayed integrated rail plan was published. The plan significantly affect the parts of HS2 program, including the cultivating most of Eastern Leg. Under original proposal for Eastern Leg, the high-speed line would have been built with the link to East Coast Main Line south of York for trains to connect to Newcastle. A branch took trains into Leeds. There would also be a branch to Midland Main Line, north of Derby for trains to continue to Sheffield. The original scheme also included the station at Taunton between Nottingham and Derby, the eastern section, the largely estimated leaving a branch from College Hill near Birmingham to East Midlands Parkway Station, just south of Nottingham and Derby, where HS2 will end with trains continue north onto the mainland to serve existing stations at Nottingham, Derby, Chesterfield and Sheffield. HS2 will serve the centres of Nottingham and Derby. Unlike the previous proposal, upgrades for the East Coast mainland have been proposed to other time improves months to London, to Leeds and Newcastle routes. Service from Birmingham to Leeds and Newcastle are still planned to use remaining section of the Eastern Link. The London to Sheffield service will remain on Midland Mainline equaling the proposed original HS2 journey times. The integrated rail plan proposed study the main the best way for HS2 trains to reach Leeds. The plan removed the previously proposed London to Runcorn service from HS2, with Warrington added to rule. HS2 Liverpool trains will reach Warrington via HS2 and Northern Powerhouse track, then onwards to Liverpool on an upgraded fleet line. The journey time will shave 2 minutes of Liverpool to London service. In addition to integrated rail plan, in June 2022, Gorbin Spur was removed from Crewe to Manchester. Parliamentary bill without this link, trains to Scotland will joining the existing West Coast mainline further south to Crewe instead of south. The Department for Transport stated that the government is considering the recommendations of the Union Connection, which gave alternatives such as a more northerly HS2 connection to West Coast mainland than Corbin, and upgrades to the West Coast mainland from Crewe to Preston. The Department for Transport will publish its response subject to funding allocated in the integrated rail plan. I will branches and junctions now. The branches of the main high-speed HS2 railway line and shared HS2 and Northern Powerhouse Rail line are at 1. College Hill east of Birmingham West, 2. Birmingham Citizen Street, 2. Tillison Hill, Coles Hill east, 2. Of Birmingham East, 2. East Midlands Parkway, where HS2 branches into Midland Main Line. 3. Lynchfield to the West Coast Main Line. This branch will used for all trains heading north to Lynchfield after Phase 1. However, after 2A were only used for trains calling at Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent and Macclesfield. Number 4, directly north of Crewe to the West Coast Main Line. This will be used for HS2 trains heading north from Crewe Hub and also into Hub from the north. Number 5, directly south of Crewe to West Coast Main Line also use HS2 trains heading south from Crewe Hub and also into Hub from south. Millington Junction will share HS2 track east to Manchester. Then number 7, Millington Junction will share Northern Powerhouse Rail track west to Warrington. There are 2 major 4-way high-speed junctions on the line at Coles Hill East, Birmingham and Millington between Warrington and Manchester. Both junctions project trains north, south, east and west. Junction at Crewe. The Crewe Hub is primarily conventional rail junction with a station capable of servicing high-speed trains central to the junction, where will be access points with high-speed HS2 track north and south of junction. High-speed trains can bypass the junction using high-speed track north-south alignment tunnel board under the station and junction. And by Phase 1, London to Birmingham. Phase 1 will create a new high-speed line between London and Birmingham by approximately 2031. A high-speed link will also be provided to the existing conventional rail West Coast Main Line, just north of Lynchfield in Staffordshire, providing service to the north of west of England and Scotland. The line is flat by the West Coast Line and Chiltern Line. 4 stations will be included on the line route for London Birmingham City Centre terminal will be London Houston and Birmingham Curtiston Street, with interchanges at Northern Common Birmingham interchanges respectively. Respectively, the first one is 171 kilometres, 109 miles long, and the journey will take 49 minutes. If you come and go to London to Birmingham, it takes you to 49 minutes. Then the route to the north at Houston in London, entering a twin-bore tunnel near Mornington Street Bridge at Nations Fell, after continuing through to Old Common Underground Station. Trains proceed through a second 8-mile, 13-kilometre tunnel emergency service at Northwestern Portal. The line crosses Cullen Valley Regional Park and Coal Valley Viaduct. The line then enters a 9-mile, 15.8 kilometres tunnel under Tunnel Chiltern Tunnel to emerge near South Heath, northwest, and the Shen. Its railroad run roughly parallel MA 413 road spread over the final construction in A 413 road and London to Aylesbury line to the west, Wendover. This is the green cotton covered tunnel under Green Bank, where the soil spread over the final construction in order to reduce visual impact of the line, reduce noise, allowing use of the land above tunnels and Aldridge. After passing West Aylesbury, the route will run along the corridor of the former Great Central Main Line, joining alignment North Quantum Road to travel through Royal Buckinghamshire, Oxford, up to Mixborough and south of Brackley, from where it will cross A43 and open countryside through Nottinghamshire and Warwickshire, passing immediately south from them after progressing through to northward under Longington Wood. The route will pass through rural areas between Kenilworth, Coventry, cross crossing A46 to enter West Midlands. Birmingham Interchange will be the outskirts of Solihull, close to Strategic Road network, including the A40, A6 toll and A45, will cross viaducts and Birmingham Airport, a National Exhibition Centre. North of the station, a complex triangular junction with 6 tracks at one section. West Collins Hill will link Huddersfield Birmingham City Centre spur, with the line continuing north from Phase 2 April ceiling. For Phase 2 April develop for Northern Limit Cabal. High-speed trains moving onto conventional track, West Coast Main Line, while the western link of Phase 2 is under construction. The Birmingham City Centre spur will be routed along Alton Road Rail corridor, with Birmingham to Derby Line through Castle Bromwich and through Tunnel past Bromfield, and the section from Lynchfield to Crewe is part of Phase 2A. Plans to build simulate with Phase 1 effectively merging Phase 2A, Phase 2-1, and proposed Crewe Hub cooperating station. The high-speed trains were built as part of Phase 2A. Phase 2, Birmingham to Manchester and East Midlands Parkway. Phase 2 is the section from Birmingham to Manchester and the branch from Birmingham to East Midlands Parkway. Phase 2 is split into 3 subset phases. Phase 2A, West Midlands Crewe. Phase 2B, West Crewe to Manchester. Phase 2B East, a branch from West Midlands to East Midlands Parkway. So, Phase 2A, West Midlands to Crewe. This phase extends the line northwest to Crewe Hub from the northern extremity of Phase 1, north of Lynchfield. At Lynchfield, Huddersfield also connects to the West Coast Main Line, opening a year after Phase 1. Most of construction of Phase 2A is planned, in Phase 1. The Phase 2A was approved by the House of Commons in July 2019 and received royal assent on 11th February 2021. The Crew Hub is an important addition to the Crew. Addition to HS2 network, giving addition connectivity to existing lines rather from Crew junctions and compounds are an upgraded station at Crew to cope with high-speed trains. A tunnel under the station to allow HS2 trains to bypass the station while remaining high-speed tracks branches onto the West Coast Main Line immediately south and north of the station to allow HS2 into the station. Phase 2B, Crew to Manchester Western section. HS2 track continues north from Crew as the line passes the Cheshire at Millington. It branches to Manchester using triangular junction at this junction. Line will also branch to Warrington on Northern Powerhouse Rail track. The Manchester branch veers east, proceeding through the station at Manchester Airport with the line then entering a 10 mile 16 kilometre tunnel route under the suburb of Manchester. It is proposed that the tunnel will be served with 4 large ventilation shafts to be built along the route. Trains will emerge from the tunnel at Aldwick, where the line will continue to terminate with Manchester Piccadilly. Manchester Piccadilly high-speed station will accommodate HS2 and Northern Powerhouse Rail and high-speed trains. Phase 2B, West Midlands to Midland Main Line branch eastern section. East of Birmingham, Phase 1 line branches at Coles Hill Junction, processing approximately 32 miles, 51 kilometres northeast roughly parallel to 42 and 42 motorway, ending at East Midlands Parkway near Nottingham. The line branches into the Midland Main Line, with the trains and progressing north from the branch. Gonna continue this. Well, everyone, I will be continuing this maybe tomorrow or something like that. Alright, so yeah, I need to relax my voice, then I will be continue on possible futures, faces and that. So yeah, I see you. But welcome back everyone. I am continuing on HS2 vlog on my new channel on chef new developments and plus new transports, and I will be continue this vlog possible future faces. There is one DFT proposal to build a 20-mile long, 32 kilometers high-speed line from Leeds south to Clayton, branching into the Midland Main Line. Rather, this will be part of the HS2 or Northern Powerhouse Rail has not been determined. Liverpool. The Liverpool City region has committed from directed HS2 track access. The nearest proposed HS2 track will be 16 miles, 26 kilometers from city centre, and 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers nearest boundary of Liverpool City region. In February 2016, Liverpool City Council offered £2 billion towards funding direct HS2 into City Station. Steve Rotherham, the Metro Mayor of Liverpool City region, announced creation of the station commission to determine the size, type and location of the transport hub station in Liverpool city centre, linking the local transport infrastructure. The station would serve the Northern Powerhouse Rail trains. Transport for North strategic plan recognised the need for new station accommodate HS2 and MPR trains. In the HS2 plan for Phase 2A of Phase 2 opens, Liverpool trains will use the HS2 track from London as far as Crewe, where they join existing conventional rail track on West Coast Main Line to proceed to Liverpool Lime Street at stop at Runcorn. The integrated rail plan proceeds the connection Liverpool to HS2 and reuse and upgrade Fiddler's Ferry line from Didton Junction to Hale Bank to new station at Warrington Bank, Galway Lace Lover, which will be shared for Northern Powerhouse Rail trains, then onto high-speed track, Warrington to London. Transport for North preferred option was new high-speed line from Liverpool to the track. High-speed track or HS2 track into Manchester into Middleton Junction with stop at Warrington, which would also double as connection from Liverpool to HS2 via Bennington revised plans under the integrated rail plan. High-speed line only east of Warrington, with HS2 and Northern Powerhouse Rail trains reaching Liverpool Lime Street. From Warrington on, upgrade conventional rail track for Liverpool City Region Metro Mayor Steve Rowland along Greater Manchester. Mayor Andy Bolton is given or integrated rail plan. Scotland. Business and governmental organisations, including Network Rail, CBI, Scotland and Transport Scotland, the transport agency of Scottish Government, formed the Scottish Partnership Group for High-Speed Rail in June 2011 to campaign for the extension of the HS2 project from North to Edinburgh and Glasgow. It published a study in December 2011 which outlined a case for extending high-speed rail to Scotland, proposing route north of Manchester, Edinburgh to Edinburgh and Glasgow, as well as extension to Newcastle. In 2009, the then Transport Secretary Andy Lords outlined policy for high-speed rail in the UK, alternative to domestic air travel. Political emphasis on travel between the major cities of Scotland and England. I see this as the Union Railway, entering England and Scotland, north and south, richer and poorer parts of our country, sharing wealth and opportunity, empowering a fundamentally better Britain. In November 2012, the Scottish Government announced to build a 74 kilometres 46-mile high-speed rail link between Edinburgh and Glasgow. The proposed link would have reduced journey times between the two cities to under 30 minutes, and a 30 minutes plan was cancelled in 2016. In May 2015, HS2 Limited had concluded that there was no business case to extend HS2 north into Scotland, and that high-speed rail service should run north on upgraded conventional track, Bristol and Cardiff. A Department for Transport studies towns and cities that would commonly benefit from HS2 and undertaking, highlighting Bristol and Cardiff. Increased journey times between London and Northern England. Cardiff in particular is set to lose much as competitive edge of England financial legal service companies under HS2. where there are proposals to build high-speed line loosing named HS3 between Birmingham to Economic and Cardiff and Bristol, creating a X-shaped high-speed network with Birmingham at the centre. There have been proposals for new high-speed project in South Wales beyond just Cardiff to connect HS2 network. HS1 and HS2 link. The earliest proposals for HS2 suggest to link be built HS2 to HS1 to allow direct trains connecting to Europe, although this has been removed on grounds and cost insufficient capacity for these trains on HS2. Various proposals has been made to allow trains to connect from HS2 to HS1, including HS4 Air. Without this link, passengers connecting between these lines will have short distance between Houston and St. Pancras stations. Various proposals has also been made to make this journey more convenient. Connection to other lines, existing main lines. Key feature of the HS2 proposals is that high-speed track will mix with an existing conventional track to form a complete network. Purpose-built conventional tracks and trains will be capable of operating on the high-speed track at 4-line speeds, then seamlessly run onto conventional tracks at speed of 226 kilometers an hour, 140 miles per hour or below. This will enable high-speed trains to reach destinations serviced only by slower high-speed tracks, such as Liverpool, Glasgow and Edinburgh, using a mixture of conventional high-speed track. The proposals connections from new high-speed tracks onto existing conventional will be at the junctions onto network at following locations: West Coast Mainline, north of Krill, south of Krill, east of Lichfield Trench Valley, 3 kilometers, 2.2 miles northwest of Lichfield, Midland Mainline, at East Midlands Parkway stations in Northamptonshire, Northern Powerhouse Rail at Millington Junction. The route from London to the West Midlands will be the first stage of the line to the station, Scotland. For passengers travelling to or from Scotland on through trains to a mixture of new high speed and existing conventional tracks, with serving 45 minutes from opening of Phase 1. Planned stations: London to Birmingham, Central London. London High Speed 2 shares a southern terminus with West Coast Main Line at London Euston. Peak hour capacity at the HS2 London terminal at Euston predicted to more than triple when the network is fully operational, increasingly from 11,300 to 33,900 passengers each way. Upon completion, Euston will have 24 national railway platforms, not including those on London Underground Northern and including and in Victoria lines. Right. As part of the HS2 project, Euston will be remodeled to integrate with current conventional station for improved connections to Euston Tube Station, which serves the Circle, Hammersmith and City and Metropolitan lines will be provide Euston will all be better connection with HS1 terminus at St Pancras, including proposed station on Crossrail 2 under the British Library. St Pancras owns links in King's Cross Station will effectively create a mega station along the Euston Road and Euston Square in the west, King's Cross, St Pancras in the east. Right. West London. The DFT command paper in March 2010 proposed that all trains will stop at Crossrail interchange near Old Oak Common between Paddington and Action Main Line, while connections for Crossrail, Heathrow Express and the Great Western Main Line to Heathrow Airport, Reading, South West England and South Wales. Old Oak Common Railway Station will also connected via out of station interchange with London Overground stations at Old Oak Common Lane on North London Line, Hive Road on the West London Line. The Old Oak and Park Rail Development Corporation (OPDC) approved planning permission for the UK largest new build railway station at Old Oak Common in May 2020. The construction contract was awarded to both for better rinse and Citra BBVS for station 850-metre box will have 14 platforms. That's a lot. Birmingham Airport. Titled Birmingham Interchange. The station will be a through station situated in suburb Solihull within a triangle of land enclosed by the M42, M45 and MA452. A people mover with capacity of 2,100 passengers per hour in each direction, will each connection for Station 2 National Exhibition Centre, Birmingham Airport, an existing international railway station. The Air Rail Link people mover already operates between Birmingham International Station and the airport. In addition, there is a proposal to extend the West Midlands Metro to serve the station. In 2010, Birmingham's Airport Chief Executive Paul Keyhole stated, "HS2 is a key element increasing the number of flights using airport with added patronage in habits of London and South East, as HS2 will reduce travelling times to Birmingham Airport from London to under 40 minutes. Right. Birmingham City Centre. A terminus named Birmingham Curtin Street will be built at edge of branch connection to main line via Triangle Junction at Coles Hill, a station of the same name existing on the site between 1838 and 1966. Surviving Grade 1 listed station building will be retained and renovated. The site is immediate adjacent to Moore Street Station and approximately 400 metres, 25 miles northeast of New Street Station, which is separated from New Curtin Street. The Moore Street by the Bull Ring passenger interchange. The Moore Street will be a street level across Moore Street. Queensway interchange will be New Street. Would be a pedestrian walkway between Moore Street and New Street. Opened in 2013. One of the Birmingham's pubs, called the Fox and Grapes, was demolished to make way for new developments in September 2018. The West Midlands Metro will be extended to serve the station. Development planning for the Fazeley Street quarter for Birmingham has changed a result of HS2 prior to the announcement of HS2. Birmingham City University has planned to build a new campus to east side. The proposed east side development will now include building a new museum quarter, with original station building coming, a new museum of photography fronting on to a new Curtin Square, which will be the home of Icon 2, a museum of contemporary art, clearing the site for his construction commenced in December 2018. Grimshaw Architects received planning permission for 3 applications in April 2020. The new station will expect a zero carbon rating, over 2,800 M2 of solar panels. Birmingham to Manchester, Phase 2A and B. 2B proposals for stations locations. Proposals for station locations were announced at 2018 January 2013. Sorry about that. So Birmingham to Crewe. Phase 2A. HS2 will pass through Staffordshire and Cheshire, and line will run into tunnel under Crewe Junction by passing the station. The HS2 line will be linked the West Coast Main Line and grade separate junction to just south of Crewe, enabling conventional capable trains existing for high-speed line to call existing Crewe station. In 2014, the chairman of HS2 had inaugurated a dedicated hub station in Crewe. In November 2015, it was announced that Crewe Hub completion would be brought forward to 2027. In November 2017, the government and Network Rail supported a proposal to build the hub station on existing site, with the junction onto the West Coast Main Line north of the station. This to enable the station bypass station via tunnel under directly onto the West Coast Main Line. Let me get my drink and Right, I'm back. Right, airport, Manchester Airport, phase 2B. And HS2 station, officially named Manchester Airport High Speed Station, is planned through station serving Manchester Airport. It was recommended in 2013 by local authorities during consultation stage. Construction will depend on part funding by private investment from the Manchester Airport Group. The proposed site is on northwest side of airport to the west of the M56 motorway of Junction 5, approximately 1 mile, 2 kilometres northwest of existing Manchester Airport railway station. Subsurface station is planned approximately 8 meters, 27 feet, 11-inch below ground level, consisting of 2 central 415 meter, 1,362 feet platforms, and pair of through tracks for trains that pass through the station without stopping. The street-level passenger concourse and main station of eastern side facing the airport. Current proposals do not detail passenger interchange methods. Various options are being considered to integrate new station with existing transport networks, including extending from Manchester Metrolink Airport tram line to connect the HS2 station with the existing airport railway station. If the station is built and if it estimated that journey time from London Euston to Manchester Airport would be 59 minutes. Manchester Piccadilly, there before, high speed 2B. A new Manchester Piccadilly high-speed station is planned to be built on viaduct parallel to the north-east side of existing station. The station will have 6 platforms on 3 islands for both terminating high-speed 2 trains from London to Birmingham, as well as Northern Powerhouse Rail trains to Liverpool, Warrington, Huddersfield, Leeds and beyond. The present Piccadilly Metrolink stop proposed to receive relocated from ground level ground level below existing station platforms to the new larger 4 platform stop located underground below high speed station. Provision for second ground level Metrolink stop at eastern end of the high-speed station serves future Metrolink extensions to be called at Piccadilly Central, also form part of plans. Well, next one. Construction. The main stages of construction officially began on 4th of September 2020, following previous delays. Civil aspect of construction of Phase 1 is roughly £6.6 billion, with preparation including 8,000 boreholes for ground investigation. Right, Euston Station in London. In 2018, demolition began on a former carriage sheds at Euston Station. This will allow to start construction at Fold of Station and Mornington Street Bridge and Twinborough 8 Mile. 13 kilometers tunnels will to Westlip. The taxi rank at Euston was moved to temporary site at front of the station. In January 2019, so that demolition of one of the Euston Square and Grant Thornton House tower blocks could commence. The demolition period was scheduled for 10 months. In June 2020, workers finished demolition of Western Ramp and campaigning of the station. This part of the station has housed the paddles depot, which fell into disuse of parcel traffic, shifted to road. Well, Chiltern Tunnels. In July 2020, work was completed on a 17-metre, 56 feet high head wall of southern portal of Twinborough Tunnel. A 10-mile, 60-metre twin tunnels will take 3 years to dig, using 2,000-ton tunnel boring machines. The tunnels are used lined to concrete, dig a cast in sections of purpose-built facilities of southern portal. The first sections of cast in March 2021, tunneling began in May 2021. TBN Florence, moving at speed of up to 15 metres, 49 feet per day, is projected to take 3.5 years to complete. And second TBN Cecilia launched in July 2021. Cullen Viaduct. The Cullen Valley Viaduct is a 2.1 mile, 3.4 kilometres bridge under construction to carry further high-speed railway over Cullen Valley Regional Park in Hillingdon, West London. Viaduct is between North Thornton Tunnel, which carries HS2 from Old Oak Common Railway Station to Russell in Outer London, and Chiltern Tunnel. The bridge building machine was launched in June 2022. That's already gone. When completed, it will be the largest viaduct in the UK. Other sites. Construction construction of Old Oak Common began in June 2021. In December 2021, TBM Dorothy was launched tunnelling under Long Edgerton Wood. It completed the first bore in July 2022. It's also gone, and it will be returned to its initial position to complete the second parallel bore. Opposition of construction. A protest camp was established for Harville Road in Cullen Valley Regional Park in 2017 by environmental activists. No, I'm not going to read this. This is about protesting everyone. I'm going to read Operation for Government. Proposals that HS2 will provide up to 18 trains an hour by 2033 to and from London. The service pattern is not yet finalised. 2020 business cases suggested service pattern. Some servers are operated at 2 connected units and split to service multiple northern destinations. Proposed service pattern. After an international period with reduced service, running north from Old Oak Common, a full 9 train per hour service from London Euston is proposed to run after phase 1 opens, while mostly same proposed service pattern is different depending on whether phase 2A opens along phase 1. So what I'm gonna do, everyone, is gonna read this table on Wikipedia. London to Birmingham, first one. London Euston to Birmingham to Curtiston Street. 3 trains per hour calling at Old Oak Common, Birmingham Interchange. Train length will be 400 metres. Then London to the west of Scotland, London, Euston, Manchester, Piccadilly. 3 trains, although common. Trains, 3 trains per hour, yeah, although common. Wales slow, 1 train per hour, Stockport, 200 metres train length. London, Euston, to Macclesfield, 1 train per hour, although common. Stafford and Stoke-on-Trent will only 1 if phase 2A is open, 200 metres train length. London, Euston to Liverpool Lime Street, 1 train per hour, although common. Stafford Wincombe will call out crew in lieu at Stafford if phase 2A is open. Then 1 train per hour, although common. Crew will combine with the Lancaster train. See below between London and Crewe if the train phase 2A is open, 200 metres train length. London, Euston, Lancaster, 1 train per hour, although common. Crewe, Wilmington, Bank, Wigan, North Western, Preston, will 1 combined with London train. See above, see below between London and Crewe if phase 2A is open, 200 metres train length. London, Euston to Glasgow Central, 1 train per hour, although common. Preston, Carlisle, 200 metres train length. Right, when the whole phase 2 is open, the following service pattern is proposed. Right, get another drink. Right, I'm back. London to Birmingham. London, Euston to Birmingham, Curtin Street. 3 trains per hour, although common. Birmingham Interchange, 400 metres train length. Then London to the west coast, north west of Scotland. London, Euston to Manchester, Piccadilly, 3 trains per hour, although common. Birmingham Interchange, Manchester Airport, high speed, 400 metres train length. London Macclesfield, London Houston to Macclesfield, Old Common, no, 1 Old Common train per hour, Old Common, Stafford, North-on-Trent, 200 metre, train length, London Houston to Liverpool Lime Street, 1 train per hour, Old Common Crew, Wickham, 200 metres train length. Then London Houston, Liverpool Lime Street and Lancaster, 1 train per hour, Old Common Crew. The 2 positions will divide / attach at Crew. London position, Wickham, Lancaster position, Warrington. Lancaster position, Warrington, Bank Crawley, Wigan, North Western, Preston. That's 2 times 200 metres length of trains. Then London Houston to Edinburgh Waverley and Glasgow Central, 2 trains per hour. Edinburgh position, Edinburgh Haymarket, Glasgow Edinburgh, Glasgow position, non-stop, 2 times 2 metres train per hour. London to Yorkshire and North East route. Right. Birmingham to Manchester Piccadilly, 2 trains calling at Manchester Airport. High speed, 2 metres train length. Birmingham Curtiston Street, Edinburgh Waverley / Glasgow Central calling at 1 train per hour. Calling at Wigan North Western, Preston, Lancaster, Oxon, Home, Lake District, 11 train per hour. Peninsula Carlisle will be continued to and from Edinburgh. Waverley calling at Haymarket will continue to from Glasgow Central, calling at Lockerbie and Motherwell, 200 metres train length. Then last one, Birmingham to Yorkshire and North East. Birmingham Curtiston Street to Leeds, 2 trains per hour, calling at East Midlands Parkway, 2 trains, 200 metres trains of length. Then Birmingham Curtiston Street to Newcastle, calling at to 1 train per hour, calling at East Midlands Parkway, York, Darlington and Durham, 200 metre train length. gonna have another drink before I continue. Right, operator. Services on High Speed 2 are including with the West Coast Partnership franchise, which was awarded achievement Vanji West Coast, a joint venture between First Group and Trinity River. When franchise commenced in December 2019, Avangé West Coast will be responsible for running all aspects of the service, including ticketing, trains, and the maintenance of infrastructure. The new franchise will run for the first 5 years of HS2 operation. Right, first, the government has stated that it would assume that fare structure in line with that of the existing railway. The HS2 should attract significant passengers to not have to change premium fares. Paul Chapman, in charge of HS2 public relations, stated and suggested that there could be a last-minute ticket sold at discount rates. He said, when you have got a train departing on regular basis, maybe a 5 or 10 minutes in and lasting now before train leaves that you have got empty seats, you can start selling tickets for £5 or £10 at standby rate. Capacity. HS2 will carry up 26,000 people per hour, with anticipated annual passenger numbers of 85 million. The line will be intensively with up to 17 trains per hour travelling to and from Houston, as all trains will be capable on same speed. Capacity is increasing. Faster trains will be not need to reduce speed. It's short for slower freight and commuter trains by diverting the fastest service to one on HS2. Capacity is releasing on West Coast Mainland, East Coast Mainland, and Midland Mainland, allowing more slower freight line trains. Local, regional, and commuter service. Andrew McNiverton, Chief Technician Director, said, basically, as a dedicated passenger railway, we can carry more passengers per hour than to motorways. If terminal capacity, it pretty much triples the number of seats long distance to the north of England. Right, peak hour capacity at Houston. I'm gonna read this, everyone. Right, slower commuter. Current capacity 3,900, and capacity post HS2 600, 500, In fast commuter, 6,100 for current capacity, 6,800 capacity post for HS2. Intercity, 5,800 for current capacity, 1,800 for capacity of post HS2. High speed, zero capacity, 19,000, 18,000, 800 for capacity post HS2. So total of current capacity is 11,300. Then capacity post HS2 is 34,900. Oh my god, I don't know. Sorry everyone, I need to get words out of my mouth. Infrastructure better. The Department of Transport report on HS2 high-speed rail published in 2010 sets out specifications of high-speed line. It will be built contemporary European structure gauge as was high-speed one and conform to European Union technical standards in interoperable high-speed rail. HS2 report assume a GC structure gauge for passenger capacity elements for maximum design speed of 400 kilometers per hour, 215 miles per hour. Intended trains would run a maximum speed of 360 kilometers per hour, 225 miles per hour. Signalling will be based on European Rail Traffic Management (ERTMS) with in-cab signalling in order to resolve vulnerability ensure associated with line side signals of speeds over 200 meters per hour, 125 miles per hour. At first, platform height was to be 716 kilometers, 2 feet, 2 foot, 6 inch, which is what are for European standard heights. However, new HS2 stations will use height of 1,100 millimeters, 3 foot, 1.9 inch of improvability to allow to step 3 level access. Trains continue to conventional rail network to incur platforms to standard UK height of 915 millimeters, 3 foot, 0 inch for some variation. Right, the trains. In December 2021, DFT and HS2 announced that the rolling stock contract had been awarded to Hitachi and Alstom joint venture. Trains will be based on revised version of Zephyr V300 platform. The first train expected to be delivered around 2027. Vehicle bodies will be welded and fitted out at the Hitachi facility in Newton, AC Cliff, and bogies will be manufactured at Alstom facility and Crewe. Then final assembly, body and bogies and other systems will take place at Alstom and Derby. But pronouncing timeline for 2010, DFT government command paper outlined the requirements for train design. Among the recommendations for design gauges for HS2 network, a photograph for a French AGV automatrix and gauges vince was used as an example of largest high-speed rail technology. Fifth paper addressed apparently problem of designing trains to conventional European standards, which use taller and wider rolling stock, requiring larger structure gauges than rail network in Great Britain. The report proposed development of two types of train to make the best use of line. Wider and taller trains built to conventional European loading gauge, which would be confined to the high-speed network, including high-speed 1 and high-speed 2. And other lines clearing to loading gauge. Conventional trains capable of high speed but built to British loading gauge, permitting them to leave the high speed track to join conventional routes such as West Coast Main Line, Midland Main Line, and East Coast Main Line. Such trains allow operating of HS2 service to north of England and Scotland. All these trains would operate slightly slower than fastest existing service using tilting trains to conventional track. HS2 has stated that because these trains would be specification designed for British network, the cannot bought of the shelf. The conventional trains were expected to be around 50% expensive, cost of £40 million per train, rather than 27 million pounds for captive stock. But both types of train would have maximum speed of 360 kilometers and 22.5 miles per hour, and length of 200 meters, 660 foot. Two units could be joined for a 400 meter, 1,300 feet train. It would be being reported a longer trains would have approximately 1,100 seats, with Andrew Norton, technical director of HS2, stating, "Family areas of alternative stress of parents worried about that their children ignoring of passengers who are maybe trying to work." DFT reported considered possibility gauged clearance work on non-high-speed lines, alternative to conventional trains. This work would involve exclusive reconstruction of stations, tunnels, bridges, widening for clearance to allow conventional European profile trains to run beyond high-speed network. The report concluded that author internal outlay of commissioning new rolling stock would be high. It cost less widespread disruption to rebuild a lot of tracks to Britain's rail infrastructure. Often, one of the bidders for contract to build the trains proposed in October 2016 told HS2 trains to run on HS2 and conventional trains to increase overall speeds when conventional tracks. Sorry everyone. So, the established cost of energy for operating HS2 trains on high-speed network estimated to be £3.90 per kilometres for 200 meter long trains and 500 per kilometre for 260 meter long trains on conventional train network. Energy cost of £2 per kilometre and £2.60 per cost respectively. The first batch of rolling stock for the first batch of rolling stock for HS2 train Techno issued with an invitation to tender ITT, which was intendedly published in July 2018 and revised March 29, and allow clarification questions from tenders bidders for contract to design, build, maintain trains was made opened in 2018, 17 amount, and officially expected to award in 2019. The first batch of 54 train sets with maximum speed at least 360 kilometers an hour, 225 kilometers mile per hour, capability to operate on both HS2 and existing infrastructure. The following suppliers were shortlisted to attend. Following intern of 5th of June 2019. Submission: Holston Transport, Bombardier Transportation, Hitachi with European Racing with. I ain't gonna read all them other ones, so bullet points to mine. Right. In 2021, for HS2 board endorsed the decision on award for rolling stock manufacture and maintenance contracts in November 2021. September reported on decision remained on Department for Transport for not proposed. Maintenance depots. A rolling stock depot will be built in Washwood Heath, Birmingham, covering all for Phase 1 and Phase 2A. In 2018, and then Transport Secretary Chris Greenley announced that rolling stock depot of eastern leg of Phase 2B would be Gateway near M1 in Leeds. An additional depot in Annandale, North Green and South Kirkpatrick Fleming, as announced in 2020. For infrastructure depot IMD for Phase 1 will be constructed roughly halfway along the route north of Aylesbury, between Steep Bay, Staden, Colvin and Colvert, Buckinghamshire. This site is adjacent to intersection of HS2 and East-West Rail route. In working draft environmental statement for Phase 2B for IMD on Eastern Lake is proposed near Staveley, Derbyshire, on former chemical works sites Why your face too big? For resting leg will be 1 near Stone, Staffordshire. What I'm gonna do, welcome back everyone. I'm gonna talk about this last bit of this vlog, then that's it all done. This one is journey times, and for DFT's latest revised estimated of journey times for some major destinations have been set out values, government documents including for businesses cases for each phases and each related documents. Right, if you guys live somewhere, just let me know. Like say if you live in London, Birmingham, right there, tell me in comments below. Right, from London to dedicated HS2 stations. From London to Birmingham is 1 hour and 22 minutes. From London to Manchester, 1 hour and 54 minutes. East Midlands Railway, none. From London to Birmingham, 52 minutes. From London to Manchester, 1 hour 40 minutes. Then from London to Manchester, 1 hour and 30 minutes. And 1 minute and 11 minutes. And from London Houston to East Midlands Hub will be 52 minutes. None and none. 32 minutes for phase 1 reducing. 14 minutes reducing. None reduce. 41 minutes. None. Right, these list I will tell you all. Right, from London to Carlisle, 3 minutes. 3 hours and 15 minutes. Chesterfield is 1 hour and 45 minutes. Crewe, 1 hour 30 minutes. Darlington, 2 hour and 22 minutes. Edinburgh, 1 hour, 4 hour. Glasgow, 4 hour and 30 minutes. Lancaster, 2 hour and 25 minutes. Liverpool, 2 hour and 3 minutes. Macclesfield, 1 hour 41 minutes. Newcastle is 2 hours and 50 minutes. Oxenholme, 2 hours 34 minutes. Preston, 2 hour and 8 minutes. Woncombe, 1 hour 53 minutes. Sheffield, 2 hour and 1 minute. Stafford, 1 hour 17 minutes. Stoke-on-Trent, 1 hour and 24 minutes. Warrington, 1 hour and 44 minutes. Wigan, 1 hour 54 minutes. And finally York, 1 hour and 51 minutes. And that's for fastest journey time before HS2. Same again. 2 hour and 23 minutes. 1 hour 12 minutes. 56 minutes. No, I'm gonna do it again. Carlisle, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Chesterfield, 1 hour and 12 minutes. Crewe, 56 minutes. Darlington, 1 hour 50 minutes. Edinburgh, 3 hour and 48 minutes. Glasgow, 3 hour and 40 minutes. Lancaster, 2 hour and 3 minutes. Liverpool, 1 hour and 32 minutes. Macclesfield is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Newcastle, 2 hour and 17 minutes. Oxham, 1 hour 56 minutes. Preston is 1 hour 18 minutes. Runcorn, 1 hour 14 minutes. Sheffield, 1 hour 27 minutes. Stafford, 55 minutes. Stoke-on-Trent, 1 hour 10 minutes. Warrington, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Wigan, 1 hour 34 minutes. Finally, 1 hour. York, 1 hour 24 minutes. And that's for fastest time after HS2 phase 2. Carlisle, 44 minutes. Chesterfield, 33 minutes. Crewe, 34 minutes. Darlington, 33 minutes. Edinburgh, 12 minutes. Glasgow, 49 minutes. Lancaster, 22 minutes. Liverpool, 31 minutes. Macclesfield, 11 minutes. Newcastle, 32 minutes. Oxham, 39 minutes. Preston, 50 minutes. Runcorn, 50 minutes. Sheffield is 32 minutes. Stafford, 22 minutes. Stoke-on-Trent, 10 minutes. Warrington, 24 minutes. Wigan, same again, 24 minutes. Finally, York, 26 minutes. And that's for reduce after HS2 phase 2. Right, from Birmingham this time. From Birmingham to Carlisle, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Darlington, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Durham, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Edinburgh, 3 hours 57 minutes. East Midlands Parkway, none. Glasgow, 4 hours 2 minutes. Lancaster, 1 hour 53 minutes. Leeds, 1 hour and 58 minutes. Lockerbie, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Manchester, 1 hour 28 minutes. Motherwell, 3 hours 43 minutes. Newcastle, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Oxford, 2 hours 5 minutes. Penrith, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Preston, 1 hour 36 minutes. Wigan, 1 hour 22 minutes. And finally, York, 1 hour and 52 minutes. And that's for fastest time before HS2. Carlisle, 2 hours. Darlington, 1 hour 23 minutes. Durham, 1 hour 40 minutes. Edinburgh, 3 hour 14 minutes. Same again for East Midlands Parkway, none. Glasgow, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Lancaster, 1 hour 06 minutes. Leeds, 49 minutes. Lockerbie, 2 hours and 19 minutes. Manchester, 41 minutes. Motherwell, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Newcastle, 1 hour and 57 minutes. Oxford, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Penrith, 1 hour 43 minutes. Preston, 50 minutes. Wigan, 36 minutes. And finally, York, 57 minutes. And that's for fastest journey times after HS2 phase 2 A and B. Then Carlisle, 44 minutes. Darlington, 52 minutes. Durham, 52 minutes. Edinburgh, 59 minutes. None for East Midlands Parkway. Glasgow, 40 minutes. Lancaster, 47 minutes. Leeds, 1 hour and 9 minutes. Lockerbie, 46 minutes. Manchester, 46 minutes. Hold on. Lockerbie is 41 minutes. Then Manchester is 46 minutes. Motherwell, 39 minutes. Newcastle, 49 minutes. Oxford is 45 minutes. Penrith, 44 minutes. Preston, 46 minutes. Wigan, 46 minutes. And finally, York, 48 minutes. and that's for reduce after HS2 phase 2 A and B. So yeah, thanks for watching this, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. So yeah, thank you. Please come and subscribe to my new channel, and it's called Chef New Developments plus Transport as well. If you want to pull it up, I'm gonna put it in description, alright? So yeah, like my video, subscribe my new channel, and I'll put it down below for y'all guys, and give thumbs up and notifications in bell for more. Like, I promise you guys to do a Northern Powerhouse, but nah, it's gonna be too late. But I'm not gonna do it on Tuesday. Northern Powerhouse, okay? Thumbs up to you. See you later, guys.